Eric, you want to start us off?
Yeah.
Hey, Jamal. It's the first time in a while we've seen you look like yourself. Did you feel like yourself now?
Yeah, I did. I thought that the days in between of last game and this game, I was able to get some good work in, get my conditioning right, get the rhythm back, and just felt normal.
Jamal, can you talk about, as far as the performance that you guys demonstrated tonight, does that send a message, and is also say that you guys have made a leap in your performance entering the playoffs?
Yeah, for us, we don't get too high or too low. You know, we've been talking about that. Obviously, they're defending champs, and we have to respect that. But we just did what we were supposed to as far as protecting home court. It's just one game. And you know, we'll continue to try to see what we can improve on and make the proper adjustments for game 2.
Hey, Jamal, Jamal, right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw Mike over there. I'm not crazy.
But with the injury that you're going through and the absence, can you kind of just take us through just the frustration you had to weather with that and how you try to bounce back once you return?
Yeah, it's tough. Obviously, for me and Chris talk about it all the time. We play basketball. We're consumed in basketball every single day of our lives. You know, so to be out 5 weeks and not be able to do anything but watch. I mean, you can take some good things from it, but it was more bad than good for me because you want to be out there so bad and help your team and just be part of the guys. You know, just being out there, seeing how you can get better. So the injury is one thing. Then coming back with conditioning and trying to get a rhythm, all that stuff sucks. But you got to go through the process sometimes.
Now with Chris up there as well, I'll ask both of you. And offensively, a great game, Chris. But can you guys talk about the defensive effort tonight and what you did?
We just tried to be there for each other. We know we gave up a lot of open shots that, you know, most nights they're going to make. And so it's a lot of things that we need to clean up. You know, we'll come in tomorrow, watch film, see what we did well, see what we didn't do as well, and get ready for game 2 on Wednesday.
For both of you guys, can you talk about the play that Matt had that sparked the team when he wrestled with Baines, and also I know it doesn't get old, but seeing Blake have those back-to-back dunks like that.
For Matt, you know, he's part of the heart and soul of our team. He makes plays like that. He wears his heart on his sleeve. You know, he's an emotional guy, and that play was a good, hard, clean playoff play, and it lifted the whole building. You know, we feed off of that. We feed off each other. We're fans of each other, and we always support each other. And Blake was just tremendous. It was unbelievable seeing him fly like that. You know, and like he said, he hasn't dunked on somebody like that in a while, so it was fun for him to bring it out.
Doc said defensively they had a lot of open looks, and you guys look at the film. Popovich said you guys were very aggressive and basically took them out of what they were doing. Was this just a question tonight to start this series that you guys wanted it more?
We're not going that deep into it. We won. It's one game. It is what it is. I know from guarding Tony, he missed a lot of shots that he could have made. They were right there in the basket. They were in and out. So I look at the film and see what I can do better to defend him, see where we can tag better and all that other stuff. Get up to school.
Chris, this is obviously your 4th year with the Clippers, the 4th time through. How much sense of urgency do you have to get over the hump this year?
Luckily, it's not a one-on-one game, so it's not about my sense of urgency. I think we as a team have a sense of urgency. You know, it isn't my 4th year, just my 4th year with the team. It's me, Blake, and DJ's 4th year together. So, you know, we've been through a lot together. Our team last year went through a lot together. So right now we're just trying to take it one day at a time and worry about each game.
Guys, tonight you guys were the aggressors. How important is it for you to be like that against a team like San Antonio?
It's very important. Me and Blake talk about it before the game. The team goes as we go, you know, and we sort of feed off each other. You know, Blake was so aggressive early, and then it opened it up for me, and we both just played off one another. Then our guys made shots. Jamal was huge. DJ was big on the glass. And it's one game. You got to get ready for game 2.
You guys know that, obviously, that they've been able to do this. San Antonio's been able to get through the playoffs a bunch of times. knowing that, how different do you expect them to be in game 2 adjustment-wise, knowing that they've been able to respond in the past?
Luckily, we're just the players, and Doc will probably be up all night trying to figure that out, and they'll talk to us about it tomorrow. You know, we can't worry about what they're doing. I think for us, we got to see what we did right, see what we did wrong, and come in tomorrow and try to worry about us and not so much about them.
Hey, Chris, you've talked before about trying to appreciate this time because you don't know if you're going to be on a team this good and if everyone's healthy. I mean, do you think about that when you're about to play and you see Blake and DeAndre and all these guys? I mean, do you think about we have to do something now because this is, you don't know when you'll get this chance again?
Only when y'all asking questions like that. I mean, when you throw the ball up, trying to figure out what play we're going to run, if I'm going to attack, if I'm going to pass, and trying to... You think about that? We're playing basketball, man, trying to win as many games as possible. All right, appreciate it. Got it.
Well, it was for both of you. That's okay. Blake, you've talked a little bit about it in practice, but
You want him to come back?
but
Sorry, man.
it's all right, it's all right. But to piggyback off of what Arash said, do you see this as your and Chris's biggest challenge together?
Yeah, but it's not just us, like you said.
With the team.
Yeah, it's our teams. It's one of the biggest challenges. I mean, every playoffs, you're faced with challenges. And, you know, this happens to be our biggest challenge because this is the series that we're in, and these are the games that we're playing. Every game, our next game is the most important game of the season because we can't look ahead, can't look back. And I like the way we've approached games. You know, this past month or two, whatever it is, and then how we approach today's game.
Blake, you had some spectacular moments tonight. Early on, though, they might not have been falling for you as much as you would have liked. Were you frustrated at that point?
Not really. I got good looks, and you know, when you get good looks and you're just missing shots, you have to keep going. And you know, if anything, I watched the games yesterday and today, and you saw some of the guys, you know, maybe not shoot well from the field, but you got to keep going. You got to keep going. And my teammates said that. You know, luckily got to the line a little bit, and that's what being aggressive helps with. You know, when you're not making shots, get to the line, keep them on their heels. And, got to keep attacking, but. You're right. You know, I would have liked to gotten a few of those back, but you know, I think we managed well without.
Blake, with Jamal, with how long he was out with his injury, how did you see him handle that adversity and the process that he took with, you know, just trying to get back into rhythm and produce for you guys?
He handled it well. I mean, Jamal's one of those guys that, you know, I don't really worry about that much, you know, as far as rhythm goes, just because. It seems like he could not play for a year and come out on the court and give you, you know, 20, 30 points on any given night. So the way he played tonight was unbelievable. And it looks like he hadn't even lost a step. So he worked hard to get back, and you know, I think it showed.
Before the game, Doc kind of joked that he wouldn't want to get involved in a chess match type scenario with Greg Popovich. Is Doc underrated X's and O's? I mean, you guys are usually so good out of timeouts and stuff like that. Is that part of his coaching?